Um, Last session, having received word that the body of your recently deceased automaton companion was to be sold by the Austral government to the highest bidder, your group, along with two new companions, entered into the city watchhouse where the body was being stored. There was a rather awkward encounter with the guards there, which quickly escalated. And during a combat with a female elven assassin, we saw Eleanor struck and killed before the eyes of Arthur as he was able to reach the top floor of this watchhouse. That's fine. Sorry, I just got distracted by a buzz on my phone. Moments later, with a sputter and coughing of blood, Eleanor was conscious once again, and was able to find the body of what she is now referring to as her cousin, Warforged. Elwyn, um, Elwyn, amongst the group, seemed particularly unsure of Eleanor and how to take this seeming resurrection, revival, in an attempt to sort of convince him of her intentions. She slipped him a note on a piece of paper before telling the rest of the group that they needed to kill Orinda Featherstone, the owner of the record. I believe her exact quote was that she was a bigger threat than the Garbonoids. Um, Nyx Nick suggested that they could lead the group to find Willow and some of the members of this group of assassins, to leave Warforged's body for safekeeping, whilst the group confronted / deal with Orinda. There was some discussion about leaving the city, but Ellen in particular was quite forceful on the fact that this needed to be dealt with now and that Orinda needed to die. On the way to go and meet with Willow and to leave Warforged's body safely with her, Elwyn, via Pass Without Trace, was able to slip away from the party unnoticed, where he made his way across the town to one of the more affluent areas of Griffinstill, finding himself at the door to the home of Orinda Featherstone. He knocked on the door and was greeted and welcomed in by Orinda, who told him that they had much to talk about, which was where we left things. Yeah, it's the early hours of the morning, Elwyn. Orinda sort of ushers you into her home, closes the door behind you, leads you off to the left into what looks like a sort of office sitting room. It's quite comfortable. Quite, this is a very affluent area of the city, and this is somebody that clearly has a wealth. She sort of walks over. There's a desk in the room. There's also a table. It's like a coffee table, and she sits down on a seat on one side of the table and just sort of gestures for you to sit down opposite. As she sort of gestures for you to sit down, she looks up at you. She just she shakes her head, and she says, "Elves never stop amazing me. 80 years and you barely look like a day has passed. In fact, if you don't mind me saying, I could almost say it looks like you haven't changed your clothes at all. Please,
Probably are the same clothes.
please tell me you're looking after yourself, Owen."
As much as I was. Does Fiona look exactly like when I last saw her, or how much older does she look?
For somebody that made a point of noting the fact that you barely look a day has passed, touche. Yeah, she looks surprisingly like the last time you saw and buried her.
Yeah. You look very similar to, 77 years ago when you died?
That's impressive memory. Yeah, time has not had its way with me. That would be fair to say.
So, the big question. How are you alive? I buried you.
That
And I'm
was
sure you had no magic with the 6 years we travelled together. I never remember using much magic.
I you never were a conversationalist. I suppose this is the obvious question. Um, if where to begin? I suppose. Um,
When you came back alive and how it happened.
okay. If you want honesty, then I'll give you honesty. It's the least I could do. Um, I laid dead where you left me for days, maybe even weeks, before the black-eyed lady spoke to me. And she told me that she had a need of me, and that for completing her task she would reward me by ensuring that the only thing I had left, the closest thing to family in my world after what the orcs did to my family, would be safe and well. And she promised me that you would find peace, Elwyn, and that emptiness inside of you that wanted revenge so desperately would be sated, and that you would no longer spend your days travelling the darkest parts of this world, just looking for more orcs to add to your tally. And so I took her deal, and I did that for you, Elwyn, knowing that you would have a reason to stop and find the peace that I never did.
Pretty sure I've been still killing orcs and I've not found that peace as of yet.
You could say that we changed the terms of our deal over time, myself and the Raven Queen. Being a vessel for her vengeance, it's horrible. It's cold. She promised to restore life to me, but it was no life at all. There was blood flowed through my veins, but my body never warmed. My hunger for food was there, but no meal could ever quiet that. I wasn't alive. I was just a tool for her, tasked with seeking out one who had turned their back on her.
So when did you turn the Raven Queen? I know she's asked myself to come and kill you, which I haven't accepted.
How very predictable of her. This is what she does. She weaponizes people in their own moments of weakness or need.
Can I insight check that to see if I actually do believe her or not?
Yeah. Nice. She seems very passionate in what she's saying. Gives you no reason to doubt anything she seems to be saying. She certainly, you can get a sense of sort of disdain and sort of disgust as she talks about the Raven Queen. She tells you, I searched for this target of hers across this entire continent, and eventually I found him. It took months. She gives you the smallest of information and relies on you to do the work for her, to keep her her proverbial hands clean, if you will. But I found him eventually here in this city, Griffinsteel. A man named Advan Featherstone, a man of high standing who himself walked under the guidance of the Reaper, until one day he watched his only daughter fall down the stairs of this house and die at just 14. And where was the black-eyed lady in his moment of loss? Where was her assurance, or her promises, her rewards for his faithful service? A life spent in servitude to her. She just let him suffer. and to go through that loss, which she could change and prevent, but she chooses not to. So he began to seek out ways of defying her natural order of things, a way to bring his daughter Arinda back. But it's never that simple. We can never truly have the power of gods.
I'm guessing that's the point you took over Rinda's life.
Not quite. No. This was some time before our paths crossed. Advin, my father, as I called him, his search for an answer of a way to bring his daughter back led him to a peak in the Calamere Mountains, and there he found a creature of intense beauty, which was able to give that which the Raven Queen could, but chose not to. She would not. The gift of everlasting life, Elwyn. Never again would Advin, or those he loved, grow old and wither. He accepted that gift, along with the curse that came with it. And
What was the curse?
a hunger that can truly never be satisfied. Maybe man wasn't meant to live forever, but if you were given the choice, would you not consider it? Immunity
I don't think I'll go
to
for
age?
I don't think I'll go for everlasting life. I don't think that would be my personal wish.
Perhaps were your time, or your people's time, not so lengthened in comparison to our own, maybe you'd feel differently. It's different for ours.
Living a long life and watching loved ones constantly die is probably not a good life.
And what if you didn't have to do that? Immunity to age, immunity to illness, immunity to death itself.
What would be the point of me being immune when the ones around me are not?
That's the thing though, Elwyn. This gift can be shared.
I don't think it's something I'm interested in.
That disappoints me. I won't deny it.
So, were you trying to get my friend Warforge's body? Or my automaton friend Warforge?
Hey, you found out about that. How did you know?
I was there where they were trying to get him because I was trying to get it for myself to let him rest in peace.
And my contact?
They're not around anymore.
And what of your stubborn friend? What of Eleanor?
He's still around.
Not for much longer.
I've definitely with that one. I would not like to see my friends fight and not make a choice over it. I don't think you should.
Eleanor is the kind of person who will burn anything they come in contact with. Stubborn to a point of true immovability.
Sounds a bit like you.
That's that's what father used to say, actually. You know,
My ex.
gone.
You continue.
Yeah, one of the very first times I met Advin, he commented on my own stubbornness, my own willingness to do what I believed in, or what she told me to do without questioning it. And he told me how that reminded him of his as he called her, his Orinda. I arrived in his home, this home, looking to complete my task, to kill him in her name. But he saw in me the emptiness that she'd left there, and he offered to take that away and to give me real life again, Elwyn. And I accepted that, and I lived as his daughter until the day that I could no longer bear his stories and his constant comparisons of the real Orinda, my Orinda. And so I completed the Black-Eyed Lady's task after all. 35 years after she said it to me, I killed him, and for the first time she finally spoke to me again. The first time she's given me her gift. And do you know what she told me? She told me that she was disappointed. That the horror she had in seeing me. Because that's how she works, Elwyn. She offers nothing to her followers except the chance to dirty their own hands. She has no compassion. She does not want her followers to better themselves or to have what could be theirs if they could see beyond her single-mindedness. She just wants to see mortals doing what she thinks is right in what she thinks is the right way and doing it for her on behalf of her. Has she spoken to you?
Put me through an actual raven. Not in my head like she did you.
She spent all those years telling me how important that you were. Despite all of the things I did, following her teachings. Dying in a barren land of illness because I didn't want medicines, because she told me that was not the way of things. And after all that, she still can't communicate with you directly.
There's actually a medicine that does cure it, I think. Bit late now, I know, but
Yeah, a bit late now.
so in your other realms, did you ever hear about the staff of willing? You don't have it, do you?
If I had the staff, do you think the Raven Queen would even... I don't know if you can kill a god. But if I had a tool or a weapon like that, I'll do my damnedest to find out.
Have you found anything out about it? You weren't anything to do with the Garbanoids, were you, in the bottom of the...
You were always direct, Elwyn, but
I always think that's the best way to be.
Equally, you're easy to read. Do not mistake our friendship for giving you the right to come here and probe me for information.
I thought our 6 years together was the longest I've spent with them, apart from my family, since they've been dead. I thought it meant something.
She looks at you. She just sort of looks at you for a moment. And she just leans forward a little bit. I crossed the borders of life and death. to try and find you some kind of peace. So don't ever, ever think you have the right to tell me what our time together did or did not mean. Don't ever think that you are the one that understands that the most. What do you, if this is what you want to talk about, what do you know about the staff of Willing? What do you know about your Warforged?
I know he follows the Raven Queen like you did.
That I didn't know, but it doesn't surprise me. In fact, it probably answers the last question I needed answering in this situation. He was just another tool for her.
He wasn't a tool. He had his own thoughts.
They're all tools to her.
I don't think he idly followed her by with nothing.
And what do you know of its relationship, connection to that staff?
I don't know if he knew anything directly. I know his master did, but I never spoke to his master,
That automaton,
so
that thing,
I would not know.
that robot, that machine, it's a weapon. Weaponized by her to find the staff. You know she created it. Did she tell you that? Did he tell you that?
Character, I don't think he did. I don't know. No. I know it was made by the gods.
Made by the gods. Made by the gods. They want you to think that all of this was made by them. That this is their gift to mere mortals. This world, this planet, this life, the beauty that we see around us. In their arrogance, they really truly believe this is their gift to us. But we are just their petty pawns in their games. And you may be happy doing that. Your friends may be happy doing that. But I will not do it. I did that for my first life. And I will not spend the entirety of this one doing the same. Your friend... Blame who you want, but the reason your robot friend lays in pieces is because of her. The reason you buried me in a muddy plot where no one would ever know I even laid was because of her. No more will I play or tolerate her games. I've made it very clear to Eleanor her presence in my city. Because do not ever for 1 second think that I do not control this city. Eleanor is no longer welcome in this city. She can go back to whatever backwater town she came from and stay far away. But our friendship was gone.
How's Eleanor upset you that badly? You want her gone?
I may not have always seen eye to eye with Advin, but he built the record, and I have maintained it ever since. And her stubbornness and her foolishness and her arrogance put that at risk. I've seen her type come and go. I've squashed them underneath my boot. And I will do the same to her if she ever puts what we have built at risk.
Yeah, reason for sacking, not kicking out the city.
I'll cut to the chase. Eleanor has already had her warning. She knows what will happen if she's in this city, or remains in this city. But you, Elwyn, and your, if you don't mind me saying, whatever's left of your friends, I can give you the same gift that I have. Give you longevity.
I don't need longevity.
even as an elf, Elwyn, eventually you will waste away.
Then I will see my loved ones once again.
Do you think the gods will allow that? Do you think that's how they work? Do you know what I saw when I laid dead for weeks? I saw nothing, Elwyn. So what does that mean? Was I not rewarded? Or was I just empty to start with?
Maybe the plan was to bring you back from the start, hence you never passed on to the other side.
And what right does she have? What right does she have to choose that I should come back? For what? To kill in her name? Do you believe if she really wanted Advent dead, if she really wanted me dead, do you really believe she's not capable of doing that herself? So ask yourself, Elwyn, why doesn't she do it herself? Why does it one God alone, more than any other, employ and use and train and weaponize?
One does not know the answer what the gods want.
Perhaps it's time we did. I can offer you the chance to defy their rule, to watch nations rise and fall, and to see the ignorant peasants of this city that fear their gods so much die, whilst we face those same gods and defy them. And we can build an eternally living family which will replace the one that you lost.
My family can never be replaced.
Time can replace anything. People come and go. I've certainly learned that. How about we simplify this? You can go back to your friends, you can discuss whatever you want to discuss. Those that are willing to accept this gift, you bring them back with you. And for the ones that aren't, then just like Eleanor, you can tell them to leave my city.
Are you telling me to leave the city? Because my answer's already a no.
And she sort of looks side to side for a moment, clearly sort of measuring her response. Please, friend. Do not make me bury you like you buried me.
Has Pepper just been sat next to me quiet the whole time, or has she looked on edge?
Pepper does not. Pepper's with you. Pepper certainly does not seem particularly trusting or fond of this person at all. No.
Do I know about vampires, by the way?
Yeah, they're well enough known. Yeah.
Knowing that I I don't think I will ever become a vampire. I'm guessing that's what you're offering. The fact that you have to feed on people to live is not something I wish to kill innocent people just so I could keep on living.
That's such a common name for it. But fine. Fine. Leave me like you left me before, Elwyn. And let your conscience be clean. There'll be a first for everything, wouldn't there? Get the fuck out of my house.
I'll get up and leave.
Okay. Where do you want to head?
This is quite late in the morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 3:15 at this point.
Um, was I there when they discussed where they were going to go next, or did I just I instantly left when I got the note, didn't I?
You knew they were going to search for Willow, but not where. No.
Oh shit, that was what we were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I'm gonna start heading back to where Warforged and Xavier all died. I'm gonna go and sit around that area.
Over at the record, yeah, that's cool. Carl, Arthur, and Nix, Eleanor, you're aware that Elwyn has slipped away, but you're also quite aware of the need to get this automaton's body off of the streets and somewhere safe, somewhere secure. Yeah, you're aware that keeping this body sort of on you is not really an option. So Nix, you're able to lead them into that sort of network of tunnels and basements below the streets where you've been previously. And yeah, you're able to find Willow in a spot where she can often be found overnight. She's asleep there in a hammock. You wake her, and she initially seems kind of a little bit surprised to see you. Then she sort of gathers her senses a little. She sort of jumps up to her feet and so asks you what's going on. I assume you just sort of fill her in that you have the body. You need somewhere to leave it, right?
Yeah, safe space.
Yeah, we can do that. We can look after him, it, them.
Them.
We can look after them. But what? How long? What are you planning to do?
I've never met Willow, have I?
No.
Willow seems okay with the fact that some random stranger's been brought into, I assume, some secret place.
I mean, if Nix has led you in, then she's probably at least would have enough faith. Like Nix is well enough established in this group.
Yeah.
That they wouldn't just bring someone in off the street. Hopefully, Nix.
Cool. You never know. At which point, I've never met Willow, so I would definitely take a back seat there and stop talking.
Nix?
Yeah.
If you want me to look after the body, then what are you planning to do?
Well,
At this point, we'll look over at Eleanor, obviously, who's going to or responding,
I was
and go, "That's a really good question."
just ask her, and I point to Eleanor, and yeah.
Yeah, go on, Eleanor. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, indeed. That's a
Eleanor bluntly tells Willow that you're going to kill Rinda Featherstone. Willow begins laughing. Wow. Nix, are they paying you for this?
No.
And you're just gonna... You're doing this for free?
Well, I mean, like... Oh.
Okay, then. She sort of takes it in quick. She's like, I kind of want to go with you, but I'll stay here with Warforged. But oh man, I hope you have fun. Man, killing
Of
a
interest,
soldier like
Willow.
that.
Is there a price on the Featherstone's head at the moment?
Nobody's put something on there, but if you're looking to subcontract this little piece of work, I could assist.
No, I was just wondering
I mean,
if Eleanor's going to do something so freaking stupid, she could at least get paid for it.
I expect there's plenty of people out there that would like to kill a propagandist like that, but no, not one we've been approached for previously.
Have there been attempts on her life before?
By us? Wow, not by...
No, well, no, I'm not asking you to, what happens in Griffin still stays in Griffin still, but no, any freelancers?
Nothing I know of, no. But then... Somebody like that is already in such a select social ring. It's... If anyone's tried to do it, they've not done it as well as I would have done, put it that way. And you can see she's almost like wistfully thinking this through, this scenario in her head, of how she would go about doing this.
Why are we doing this, Eleanor?
Because she needs to die. She's evil. She's evil, and she's a threat to everything that matters in this city.
I'm not even sure it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago? That feathery woman. Oh, actually, was I alive then? When
You were.
right, your new patron.
She sort of stares blankly at you. Yeah.
Actually, has Eleanor said that this is the person that her and Warforged were told to kill?
I don't know if she outright stated that last time. Unless anyone.
She did not. She sent me a private message, so she only told me.
Yeah.
I guess I can't draw that conclusion.
I believe she only told the group that she told her to get out of her town, or
Hmm.
she will
So where did we?
do something. And I'm pretty sure we all know that she ruined the paper article.
Ellen did. Yeah.
Eleanor just sort of puts it quite matter of factly. She's like,
Yeah.
she's a liar. She lied about what happened to my cousin that caused him to die, and to Z, whatever happened to them. Not only is she a liar about that, but she's lying about other things. She's hiding her true nature. She's a big problem.
We had dinner with her 36 hours ago.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been a good time to perhaps kill her if you were going to.
She didn't give us pay rise since then.
Well, I guess and I guess Z hadn't died either.
She threatened my life last night. Less than 5 hours ago. She told me that if I didn't leave this city, that she would hurt me and my family.
Now, I've not known you guys very long, but I'm becoming rather fond, and this sounds like quite violent and dangerous things for people to be saying to people that they're going to be helpful to me. So let's go kill her.
You.
I mean, surely it can't cause that big of a commotion if we just go kill her. She can't be that important. Like, people won't even know.
Is the mayor? No, she's not. That's someone else. She's a rich old lady. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you terrestrials and your wealth. It's nonsense. Doesn't matter. Just kill her.
If we do this, Eleanor, then we leave the city and go look for Z.
Yeah. As soon as she's dealt with, we'll make finding Z our top priority. But she needs to be dealt with first.
I like this plan. This is a good plan.
Eleanor turns to you, Arthur, and says, I still don't truly understand your interest in Z.
I just want to help.
Okay, well,
They've got some troubles at the moment that I can help with.
we kill Orinda, then we find and we protect Z.
Just nod.
Okay, we do this now.
Any benefit to doing it now instead of waiting till morning and doing it then? Ah, shit, it's already morning. Waiting till the next night and doing it?
I can't think of any reason why Featherstone would be weaker during the day. Nothing.
No, I hadn't even considered that. That didn't cross my mind. What did cross my mind is I've used over half of my spell slots. I don't need spell slots. It'll be fine.
I did get the impression that Eleanor was talking about doing it now.
Yeah, I think
There was
Eleanor was threatened to leave the city by morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was told by Rinda that she had to leave the city tonight. If she was seen after tonight, she would be hurt.
That's easy. Let's just not get seen.
not getting seen is probably easier, but
Hmm.
are you willing to wait till tomorrow, Eleanor? Till tomorrow night? I know that's a tricky question. So
It's not. I got some relatively detailed instructions from Charlie.
Kill that bitch.
Eleanor is very, very singular in the goal that her goal is to kill Orinda. But I suspect if the entire group are going to really, really push for a pause, she can at least be talked into that. Yeah.
Let's do that because we're currently still -1 Elwyn, right?
Yes.
Willow. Sorry, it is Willow, isn't it? We haven't properly met.
That's right.
I'm led to believe by these people here that you are someone that has contacts in a lot of places and eyes all over the place, etc.
That would be right. Yeah.
We're currently missing our elf friend. He wandered off. Any chance you could just pass the message on to keep an eye out for him so that we can try and find him?
I did think this group seemed less surly than usual.
Yeah, he wandered off. We don't know where.
Man, yeah, we can find him. Nix, go tell those two over there to go and find him. They'll be able to. It won't take much time at all. I wouldn't have thought.
Bringing the party together.
can you,
I like it.
Willow? Can you provide us with a place to stay today?
Sure. Yeah. Of course we can. How long are you going to be staying for?
Till nightfall?
Yeah, less than 24 hours. Just
That's fine. Yeah. Of course. No problem.
Is there have we gone into like a safe house somewhere?
You're still in one of these underground basements at the moment. Like there's just this sort of network of basements and cellars,
Tunnels and stuff.
Yeah, sort of just underneath the city. Probably used to be
Yeah.
part of the actual buildings above, but have just been kind of closed off over time, and they're sort of used by this group. You just didn't.
So,
one of those at the moment.
These tunnels and basements and stuff, they wouldn't happen to link up anywhere near the fancy people houses, would they?
It doesn't. A lot of those places, they kind of they were quite private. They weren't really connected. Not really, but we can get relatively close.
I was gonna say we could probably get closer using that to save getting spotted, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
really, private cellars. Who knows what
That's
they've got
fine.
underneath those buildings?
No, that's fine. As long as it can get, because I assume we're not directly next to the affluent area of the city currently.
No, you're probably sort of 15-20 minutes walk.
Yeah, so if we can do that walking underground through basements and cellars instead, that's far better for us with the whole don't be seen thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. I guess we wait around here until someone finds out where Elwyn is.
Yeah.
Unless anyone has any objections.
no, I don't.
Nice.
I don't think so.
Cool. yeah, you wait around a little bit. Best part of an hour. Those two members of this group, they come back and report to you guys, let you know that Elwyn's been spotted. That he's been seen around the archives of Thentos, just sort of hanging around outside that building.
Well, should we go grab him? So we can fill him in on the plan.
Yes.
That's good.
Or yeah.
Yeah, you make your way over. Just after 4:30 in the morning. You sort of approach the archives, and you can see Elwyn just sat across the street, on the opposite side of the road. Yeah, you spot him.
Oi! Elwyn!
Elwyn?
Oh wait, they're not looking for me, right? That's fine. I walk out and I go over to Elwyn. And sit down next to them. And wait until they notice me. I'm going to assume Shane stepped away for a minute.
Did ask if it was just hit you on your own. So is it just a tour?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear you, sorry. Yeah, I've just stepped out of the tunnel, or whatever building we were in, and walked over to you. You alright, mate?
Yeah.
We're in that building over there. Your friend is safe. We got them somewhere safe.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sure they would have come over here and got you, but they're trying to avoid being seen. And
Was there anyone following me, by the way, Sam? I was kind of watching to see if I was being watched as well.
Make a perception check for me, great. Nobody you're aware of, no.
Alright, I will go inside.
I give it like 30 seconds before really, really inconspicuously also getting up and walking to the same building.
When I go in there, I want to try and get Carl alone.
Easy enough, I suspect.
Got everyone in one area now, right?
Yeah. I'll try and leave like Nix, Otter, and Eleanor alone and try and like just take Carl to the side.
Okay. What's
Look. The reason why Eleanor wants to kill Featherstone is because Featherstone's Viola.
oh, that makes more sense. I thought she'd just gone completely mad.
She sent me a message, written me a message and told me Featherstone was Viola, so I went to go and see her.
The Theola's your friend?
Yeah, we travelled for 6 years. The more intriguing thing is they died 77 years ago and they're human.
He's not the only one who's died. Dying doesn't seem.
Yeah, she came to do Griffinsteel on orders of the Raven Queen to kill a former deserter.
Oh, what, a deserter from the Raven Queen?
Yeah,
Fucking gods.
she didn't do it.
Magic bullshit and fucking gods. Okay.
Hence why
So
the Raven
now-
Queen ordered Eleanor to kill her.
So now the Raven Queen wants her revenge.
And is doing it for Eleanor.
Why is Eleanor 2 days ago, Eleanor was not bothered.
Yeah.
Something changed.
I believe it's still the Raven Queen. Am I going to put this out? But it was Fiona like a lot different from when I knew her.
Yeah. When you knew her,
Yeah.
she was, she had a hatred for orcs, but she was a pretty likable
Yeah.
person in general. Yeah.
Yeah. Fiola's not the same Fiona I knew, said Carl.
This is Featherstone, the old lady.
Yeah, she's not the same as the Fiona I travelled with.
Did you know this when we went to meal with her?
No. I literally
seems
found out and went to go and see him straight away.
That seems incredibly unlikely. So you just decided not to go in just because you're a pain in the arse,
Yeah.
rather than because
Well,
you
they
didn't want to
didn't
meet up
let
with your old
Pepper in.
friend.
I've never been in a building that Pepper's not been allowed in. And if we've been in any buildings Pepper's been rejected, Cole has seen me not go in.
Yeah,
So
I
it
can
knows it would be true as well.
So, are we going to kill her then?
I don't want to kill her because of the gods telling her to kill her. Because it seems like that's like a circle of something that we've had bad experience with.
Yep.
But in that same sense, Fiola's not the same Fiola I knew.
Is she evil? Was she evil? Are you evil?
Wasn't that evil when I was with her last time. You see how it kind of dodges the question a little bit.
Yeah. She's. Oh man, I don't know. I don't like Eleanor just wanting to kill someone. That isn't.
From my understanding, the Raven Queen's offered Eleanor to save her stepdad, in order to do something. Now, I'm guessing if he doesn't do it, her stepdad dies. I'm guessing that's the main reason why she wants to kill
Oh,
Viola.
that make okay. That does sound like
But is that a right reason to pick to kill someone?
better than some. Is Raven Queen lying? Do you think?
Well, Viola served the Raven Queen for the whole 7 years I travelled with her. She was her loyal servant for.
And then at some point decided not to be.
Yeah.
Now she wants her dead. I would hate to help Eleanor kill this woman, and then Eleanor sell her soul for something she's not actually going to get. If she,
I'm guessing Fiola's deal originally with the Raven Queen was apparently for me to have a good life.
for you,
Yeah.
you knew her that well.
Yeah. She didn't seem like she was lying about that. But then her wish never was fulfilled from the Raven Queen because she wanted me to stop being lonely and get with people. And I'm sure of all those years where she was following her, I was pretty much doing the same thing.
So you think maybe she wasn't, the Raven Queen didn't give her what she said?
Yeah.
If we don't help Eleanor, she's going to do it on her own, I think.
I don't know if something I could help you guys do. I was very good friends with Viola. It's like someone you've died suddenly comes back to life and Eleanor wants to kill him.
Eleanor's a hard person to argue with.
Shit, man, what do we do? And what the fuck's up with that tin can over there?
What tin can?
The Otter.
That
Oh,
Is Otter wearing plate? For some
Yeah.
reason in my head, he is wearing plate. Good.
yeah,
Phew.
bright gold plate armor,
Yeah.
big plate helmet that covers the whole face, plate greaves, plate legs, everywhere.
He's pretty on board with helping Eleanor.
I don't know. If
I'll
if I
try
met
and-
someone on the same day and they asked me to go and kill someone for them, I'd not really judge good character.
No,
Right?
well, I just bit of me thinks he's been sent by the Raven Queen.
Rude.
I've never been a follower of the Raven Queen. The only time I spoke to her was then.
But and Carl will ruffle the fur on Pepper's head.
I feel like if
What do you think we're going to do, Pepper?
Viola, I don't know, Viola doesn't seem. She seems a lot more evil than when I knew her. Hence, coming back from the dead doesn't seem a very good thing. It changes people, and I kind of look at Carl with a weird face then as I'm saying this.
Yeah,
Carl's also come back from the dead.
just Carl will clench a fist and just watch this little sparkle just run up sort of one vein. Just a little bit of wild magic.
Oh,
Mm.
she's not. I don't think she's human anymore, Viola. Well, I know she's not human.
What? Are you demon?
No, I think.
Undead?
I believe she's a vampire now.
Oh. I feel less bad about killing a vampire.
Yeah. Hence, I'm torn.
So
My
what
good
did she
friend's
say?
Come back.
So you went to talk to her.
Yeah.
Does she know about Eleanor?
Yeah.
Well,
She
of
knows
course
Eleanor's a follower of Raven Queen.
Right.
I'm guessing that's why they. Seems like the Raven Queen seems to be the cause of all the problems.
Odds, I tell you.
Yeah.
Do you think that old lady in the forest was the Raven Queen?
No, she was the god of agriculture.
Oh, God.
Pretty sure she is.
So, Eleanor wants to kill a vampire.
I think Eleanor wants to kill for a different reason.
Well, yeah. No,
And it might be best not to have Eleanor do it.
But Eleanor, the Raven Queen wants this person dead, and Eleanor seems set on doing it. I think you're right. Eleanor's been promised something.
I think we maybe need to find more details out from Eleanor.
Good luck. I've tried. You.
Yeah. I apologise, Carl. I feel conflicted about choosing one friend over another currently.
She's less
So-
talkative than usual.
Yeah. So, if Shane, are you going to tell us about the offer? No is a perfectly acceptable answer.
I semi forgot about that. You know what, I will go. Yeah, because that actually does make more sense. Because she said take it or go as well.
Yeah. So she's offering us a deal. So she's
Yeah, I'll say to Carl she's offered us a deal, but I
we.
don't think it's a good deal. I've said no.
So she has offered. She's offered us. She's offered to make us vampires. Is that what you're saying?
Offers eternal life.
I've seen the B movies.
I don't think it's a good deal. I couldn't take another person's life just to keep mine going. Hence why I'm torn
She
about.
takes people. Yeah,
She's a vampire. Vampire's got to kill to live, right? I know it's something Elwyn don't want to accept, sort of thing, but he knows in his heart of heart that it's that Fiona's got probably to die.
It feels with that information, with the information about the offer from her, that pushes the Fiona's evil
Yeah.
thing quite a long way.
Maybe we should do this without Eleanor. We'll go and see if Nyx and Otto will go with us, and we'll just do it during the day and just don't tell Eleanor we're going.
I think that's a brilliant idea. I feel we've been put into a corner by, I guess, the Raven Queen.
I feel like we've been put in a corner by both of them.
Well, that's what I'm
just left alone. But I don't know. Elwyn might have to actually come back eventually. Doesn't know if we could leave her just killing random people.
Yeah. I think you're right, old man. I think maybe we need to deal with this without Eleanor, if we can. And maybe that will give her the chance to get out from the thrall of the Raven Queen.
I think if someone's got to deal with Fiona, it might be best I do it myself as well.
We could take them two with us. They seem to be quite. Nyx is an assassin, I think. And the tin.
So we just put Eleanor asleep, or do you think just leave her somewhere?
It's funny you should say that.
Oh, I just remembered something.
Is what you've remembered? If you remembered the honey. Yeah. Where is the honey? Have we got ageless honey? There it is.
If we put her to sleep, we don't have to leave the town anyway. That's right. Why do we?
It'll be a month according to this. But yeah, we've got.
That might be a good thing to get all the evil out of the system.
I think that's a brilliant idea. Yeah. So, stage one of the absolutely flawless plan is one of us is going to give Eleanor a drink with a spoonful of this purple tinged honey in it.
I feel like she'd be more on edge if I did something than you. I feel like it'd be easier for you to give her a drink, maybe a hard drink.
I could do that. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we step onto step two.
Yeah, I believe the daytime will be better because I'm sure I know vampires don't like light, and then being a vampire, we may have other stuff we can use.
I have a feeling that Arthur wants 8 hours of
Wouldn't it be best doing it midday anyway when the sun's
I think midday's a good plan. So in which case, I think we should get some food, bit to eat, and then get to sleep.
Not getting her out with an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, you there must be a bit of a kitchen around here somewhere. I'll go and
I'm glad I decided to speak to you, Carl.
yeah.
I was torn whether to say anything or not.
I'm glad you spoke to me as well. I think I hate being the pawn for something else. Swear if we can just get out of the city. Oh God, Z would have enjoyed this. Right.
He would have enjoyed this.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go and get some food.
Yep.
You know, prepare some food and some little cups. The bottom of one of the cups will have a spoonful of a small spoonful.
Are you actually going to put Ellen to sleep for a month?
Yeah.
There's a
Well-
chance it becomes less than that.
I could try for half a month, but you know, we'll worry about waking her up later. I mean, we saw from the little, well, you didn't, but we saw from the little girl that it seems to work.
There is a check that reduces it to 1 day as well,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, a successful DC 20 Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
And
yeah,
maybe,
not a lot then.
maybe there's
Fine.
some way of waking her up as well. I don't know, but you know,
We've not discussed this with Arthur anyway.
yeah.
No, that was out of character. Jake
that was-
going, is
that
this
was-
a good idea? Because
yeah,
it
that
could
was-
upset someone.
Yeah, well, it
We can
could.
skip forward a month.
Yeah, but we can just skip forward a month.
For-
We'll just agree that once this adventuring bit is over, if either of us survive, we will just lie low for a month.
For what it's worth, in the spirit of the fact that I forgot you had the item and it's quite amusing, and the fact that Charlie's missing a session, she will pass the Constitution check.
That's good.
But you
Oh, yes, which means
you will
reduce
still have to
content.
deal with the consequences of that in 24 hours.
Oh, absolutely fine. Okay, so yeah, basically prepare some food, which Carl's done lots of times. Get some drinks, 4 cups, 5 cups. How many of us are there? 5? There are 5 of us.
Yeah.
Pour out the drinks and toast Warforge. And hopefully Eleanor's foolish enough to drink it.
Yeah,
Can
again,
we
I think in the
ex-
spirit, the fact that she's not here for the session, and it kind of actually makes things a bit cleaner. I'm fine with her drinking it, and if Charlie wants to tell me that's a terrible thing, then
Yeah.
that's fine.
So let's go kill a vampire.
Once Eleanor drinks a drink and she goes to sleep, is Willow still here?
I think this is a safe house. I think we.
Yeah, Willow's still with us though.
No, not currently.
Okay.
We can get a message to her though. Probably.
Can I find one of the members and ask if Willow has anything that does good damage against a vampire?
Nix is a man of experience in that group.
Nick, can you find if you've got anything we could purchase or something for a vampire?
Nix is also AFK. Actually, I've just noticed.
Oh,
Been away AFK for 6 minutes, so I'm hoping he's back.
You fool.
yeah. Take some of that. Well, meanwhile, we're waiting for Nix. Yeah, once Eleanor falls asleep and it's obvious that she's properly asleep.
I will inform
It's just
Arthur and
me
Nick
asleep.
about Fiona being.
Yeah.
I won't tell her about Fiona because I don't think Nix and Arthur would know about Fiona anyway.
Yeah, just
So I will just
this-
mention that Featherwhite is a vampire.
Featherwhite's a vampire, and we're gonna kill her. So, any preparation you want to do is
Nix.
up to you.
Oh, yeah.
There was a question from the rest of the group about whether either you or Willow had any experience or any items that may assist in fighting a vampire.
Well, I mean, there's quite an easy, thing that could help fighting a vampire. You just,
So-
get a stick, sharpen it, and you got a stake. Heard that works quite well.
Makes sense.
What would I have experience?
You've certainly never fought a vampire, and you do not know anyone that has directly fought a vampire. You have heard rumors that silvered weapons are effective against them, but that is not from experience. That is just sort of secondhand knowledge.
Do we?
You've heard of that at least.
You got any silver bullets?
I think using a gun in broad daylight would be a good idea. Wouldn't it make too much noise that guards would turn up?
We're going to kill a fucking vampire. You planning on doing it quietly?
Um,
I dare say you probably are.
I was planning on doing it quietly.
I mean, is there any like? Would I know any good like? Would I have read anything about like vampires, or would I have like? Is there like you know how there's like myths about like Dracula and stuff and like that? Is there anything like that in this like in Thentos?
The idea of vampires is, relatively well known, but it's really it's hearsay more than, probably none of you have ever experienced one, and probably never really come across somebody that has experienced one either.
Have I ever come across undead?
Yeah.
Would I know like holy water would work or anything like that? I know this, but would Elwyn know about holy water and anything like that?
Not really, no.
I specialise in orc hunting.
I've always kind of thought
Living things.
As a follower and a devout follower of the god of like life and light and stuff,
Indeed.
I
Ah.
assume part of the training involved in becoming one of those like warriors of the Sister of the Sun involves how to combat undead.
It's funny you should ask, indeed. You have no direct experience, but you have more knowledge than the rest of the party in this for certain. Yeah, vampires are a type of undead. You're aware of them. You are familiar with a lot of their traits. They do not age. They have eternal life. They are able to create others via their gift. You would also be aware that the killing of a vampire is no small feat. It's not just a case of taking a vampire to 0 hit points. The sort of the finer details are a little sketchy, where they are not necessarily an everyday sort of creature, but you would be aware that the generally accepted sort of understanding of things is that the only way to truly kill one is to kill it in its resting place. They always have like a lair, essentially, which is their specific place of rest.
I pass on this fantastic knowledge I have, and embellish it with a bit of the flair of my training under the great deity that is Lathander has blessed me with this knowledge. We must find this foul creature's lair and slay it where it sleeps, otherwise it shall not remain slain.
Can we have like an hour and a half to 2 hour vampire killing montage as you're demonstrating, as we're sharpening stakes and you're demonstrating the appropriate techniques?
I don't believe a stake is needed, my friend. They are undead. They require things that do holy powers generally tend to oppose the undead. And kind of hit down at my sword hilt and go, so, some of us were
Magic?
prepared already. Yeah. Magic is always going to help, I'm sure.
So, 12 o'clock tomorrow?
I mean, today,
Yeah.
technically.
Is there anything else that I want to...
Can we try and get a message to her to see if she can get any weapons that are good against undead creatures or vampires?
Could do. Yeah.
Well, we need silver, right?
Silver, yeah.
Silvered weapons, silver bullets.
Silver
Anything like
arrows. Or arrows
Mm.
already silver.
Silver-tipped arrows. Why don't you go speak?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you go speak to your blacksmith
Yeah, I work
then
at
quickly?
blacksmith.
You're pretty sneaky, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you could tip some arrows in silver if you wanted.
Yeah.
Nix, can you tip bullets in silver?
I can just make bullets. Like, not-
Out of silver?
I mean, I've never tried it before, but I mean, it will probably be quite simple. Just
Okay, a nature check from you, Artie.
so it's like same way as making other bullets.
In which case, we should sleep, and then you and
Fuck.
Elwyn should go to the blacksmiths
Yeah.
with all the silver we've got. I don't know. Can we just use silver pieces? I'm kind of guessing they're not really silver.
A silver piece is really made out of iron.
I only need 4 hours rest anyway, so I can just
Yeah.
sneak off and go back to my own and come back.
Yeah, I would like,
Mm.
certainly out of character, I would like Nix to have some silver bullets before we leave, because not having them is going to be.
Does he have a silencer on his gun?
Again, I don't think I've mastered silent fighting either, so I wouldn't worry about that.
I think it'll be fine.
We'll deal with that later. One problem at a time.
I might have just completely missed something. But when are we fighting? Are we fighting
Midday.
tomorrow or today?
In
Okay, so like
in about
we have 5
about 8
hours.
hours.
Oh,
so we
Cormac
got-
might have
It's
been
like a West
the whole
Okay, 8
knocking
hours.
Eleanor out for 24 hours.
Oh yeah,
We
Wait, we
spiked
knocked
Eleanor.
Ella now.
Spiked Eleanor
Noon.
we got the
Yeah,
bear.
Eleanor's currently sleeping.
Oh yeah, Cormac can take no blame for that. He was literally AFK while the discussion took place. The ageless honey,
Yeah.
which Carl's had in his inventory for 6 real life months,
Ages.
Yeah.
Came useful.
it did. Yeah. So she's asleep. So out of character, I mean, we're not going to bother telling Nix or Artie this, but out of character, yeah, we feel that it's if Eleanor kills this person, she's going to be in hock to the Raven Queen. If we do it, maybe not.
Oh, Arrow, she might already
Oh, she
be.
probably already is, but the Raven Queen wants Eleanor to kill this person. So
The Raven Queen wants this person
Well,
dead. She wanted this person dead
yeah,
already.
well, that's true.
Not that Artuir knows
But
this.
I'm kind of, I'm feeling that all of a sudden it's Eleanor wants to do it. So let's just get that out of the way, and maybe we can save Eleanor.
I think the dedication and the really wanting to get this done from Eleanor is coming from the fact that her family were threatened.
I think you're probably right, but
I thought it was just because of the deal with the Raven Queen and the Raven Queen during the thing.
I think the Raven Queen bringing her back to life is what I think it was. I think the Raven Queen gave her a little motivational speech
When she died.
when she
Yeah.
died. Oh, not that
Because
even
she didn't want to do it before we went to go and get Warforged or any leading up to it.
no.
But
It
as
was
soon as she
only,
died, it was instantly then.
yeah. So I suspect it was then, although I'm not even sure that I actually know she died. I don't really think that's been discussed.
I'm sure we discussed it,
No, I said it. I point blank said it that she died.
and her eyes went black as well.
But
I'm
then she
sure I
Or-
mentioned about it.
Yeah, she has gone weird. But
That
yeah,
was part of my discussion about that we should knock her out.
I think at this point, I think at this point she's definitely in hock to her, and if we do it and she doesn't, it perhaps messes someone's plans up, and I'm all up for that.
Well, it's all well and good until we take another 25 minutes to decide what we're doing, and
And it's the end
then
of the
only have 40 minutes
Yeah,
to kill her. And
let's
Charlie
go.
has nothing
So,
to do next session, so
yeah.
let's hurry up about
So
it.
I'm going to long rest.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that actually makes any difference probably to me.
Yeah, I'm only doing a short rest and going to try and get some silver arrows. I'll take a long rest. My long rest only 4 hours anyway, innit?
Yeah, you can all benefit from.
Oh, Carl takes long rest. Yeah, not that I really had anything to benefit from.
Try and go
Oh,
along
God,
with
that
the
was-
thing. How much can I? Do they do like silver stuff
You can
at
get
the blacksmith I'm at?
yeah via your friend. You can get any of your weapons silvered and at a good price, a better price than usual. Any weapon.
I did. Before anyone went to sleep, I asked if Carl wanted his weapon silvered and bullets and arrows.
Bullets definitely. I'm thinking that the Leakin sword is probably doesn't need to be silvered.
You have a good point there. For some reason, I thought you had a giant hammer.
No, I've never had a hammer.
Yeah, just
How pissed off will Charlie be if I steal Wolford's rapier back?
Probably
she's
quite.
knocked out.
Yeah,
Probably quite, considering I don't think you can make good use of a rapier.
I wasn't. Yeah, I can use a rapier.
Yeah, but
Charlie-
you could use a great sword better.
No, I'm going to use great sword. No, it's actually because the rapier is made out of that metal that the Raven Queen wants.
Yeah, so
Which-
don't
which
take
is
it
why
to
she-
the person.
Which is why she took it. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I will take the rapier though, Sam, and put it with my stuff that I'm not taking. So my bedding, etc. I mean, she's not going to wake up for 24 hours, so she's not going to get it back yet. We can argue about it later. No, I don't think there's anything I need silvering. I mean, I guess a silver dagger would be handy if you want to take a dagger and silver it.
I'll silver a dagger for
Just
Carl. I'll silver my arrows for myself, and I'll silver bullets for Nictorian. And I think didn't Artois say he's fine?
Fine. Yeah.
Or is Nick's fine as well?
No, I was going to ask if I could also have a silver dagger, because
Silver dagger.
yeah.
Essentially, like
Stabby stab.
I will using Elwyn's knowledge of the Golden Crucible and their pricing, etc. Any weapons you already own, you can get silvered for 70 gold pieces. You can also purchase any weapons that are silvered for their normal price plus 70 gold pieces. For ammunition, Nix, it's 70 gold pieces per 10 ammunition.
Ooh.
Okay.
I will just do. I don't have that much money, so
I've got 20 platinum. How much is that in gold?
200 gold.
200 gold. I've got 200 gold.
Get a couple of swords silvered. I have 25 gold pieces on me. I have 25 gold on me. You're welcome to have it. I have no need for it.
I have
yeah, I've
some
got
amount of
platinum
money.
as well. I'll do as many arrows as I can. I will use all mine, and I'll use all of Carl and everyone's to get 2 daggers and all my arrows.
So
Yeah.
2 daggers. I mean, I've definitely got a dagger. I'm sure Nix has got a dagger. So that's
Yeah.
Right, but
that's
you
only
can-
140.
You can do all of your arrows, Elwyn, for 350 gold.
Okay.
350, 400. So that would be with the 2 daggers, 490.
I got 16 platinum and 145 gold.
Right. What's 16 platinum in gold?
That's 305 total gold.
305. And then
Plus your
my
200 gold makes it 505. That's plenty.
20. I got. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm trying to figure out maths.
Which means we have nothing left to make any silver bullets.
I have enough.
Yeah,
What?
actually, we can get 10 silver bullets for
Okay.
Nix. I'll take my 25 gold. I assume Nix has
Oh.
25 gold.
I have enough gold to like do quite a lot. So
Okay,
So
you do you then, mate.
I'll just
Bullets.
take all my gold and my platinum out then. So,
Yeah, I'm getting rid of all my platinum.
okay.
hold on, 70 per thing. So
70 per 10.
70, 70 per 10. So 70, 140, 200. I'll just give you 280 gold to go and make bullets.
40 bullets. Perfect. That's loads.
Yeah. I now have 71 silver, so I don't think we can eat for a while.
That's fine.
Nick,
Right there.
Nick's
I might have loads of.
just so I can track who's done what. So Nix has done all their bullets silvered. Yeah.
Yep.
Elmer's
Yep.
done
Yeah.
all of his arrows.
Yep.
Cool. What else was silver? Sorry?
How do I do that?
We've got.
2 daggers.
I've got a silver dagger, and Nix has got a silver dagger.
Cool.
Can I try and convince for an extra silver dagger for free?
You can try. You can do a persuasion check.
Yeah, cool. Because I'm bad at that.
You've been.
I get minus on my persuasion.
She likes
now
you.
that I've discovered that you were close to Fiona, I'm now pretty sure you've been knocking off the blacksmith, haven't you?
Sorry?
You and the blacksmith have been doing more than forging.
No, it's been doing forging.
Yeah.
I was making stuff for Buddy Z and Warforged, but they're dead now.
Z's not dead. You shush your mouth.
Also, the track for those stuff ain't there anymore, so hopefully Sam knows what I done.
Don't worry. Chances of us surviving today are quite small.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. When you get back from the shop.
Nix has got one of these. I'm just.
Before we
I've
go,
already
I
minus
will.
the money.
Stupid.
I'll also mention to Artois and Nix that I don't want to go lying about them with anything, and that I have a history of Fiona when she was human, before she was undead.
Oh,
You know, people know people.
I
It's
don't
fine.
want to go in a battle.
How are we going to
People-
explain that Eleanor hasn't woken up?
She's sleepy.
She's
Wait, why hasn't she woken up?
She's sleepy.
Right.
sleepy. I think it's best we don't bring her along. You
Mm.
saw her black eyes when she come back alive, right, Artois? She was not
Yeah.
oh,
herself. I believe she was possessed by the Raven Queen wanted to do her bidding. And I believe it would be best if we handle this and not with Eleanor.
If you say so.
Right, we got a plan. Or are we going for the traditional knock on the front door?
I think we go through the tunnels to get as close as we can, and then I will kick down the front door and we'll barge our way in.
Oh, we could knock on the door. She did say to me, she did give me an offer to give you guys. I personally turned it down and she told me to F off.
I think, yeah, we just
Perhaps.
go
Knock on the door and I will say these guys didn't have the same mind as me.
If she's there, I don't think you need to say anything. I think we just hit her. Let's just get in.
To be fair, I don't think she answered the door. You know about vampires. They don't really open door in the light, do they?
That's
Or is
the
that just a
story.
myth?
You know, it's the story. I've never met one. Otto? How do they feel about your God's holy sunshine?
How do who feel? Vampires?
Hmm.
In general, undead don't tend to enjoy the sun too much. It's a bit too linked to, life and goodness.
Maybe we should try and break in then.
Yeah, I don't know specifically off the top of my head vampires per se, but I know there are a handful of undead that are not a fan. So they may well be.
I think let's just go
Yeah, come on.
and knock the door down.
Sure. Yeah, you
Mm.
you make your way. You have your rest. By the time the rest of you have finished taking your rest, Elwyn is back with your silvered weapons made to order. Yeah, you make your way across as close as you can get to this sort of affluent area of town before having to make the rest of the way on the streets. You make your way over to Featherstone Manor, where some of you have been previously. I believe even should have.
I was there last night.
Are we bringing Pepper? I've just seen her behind us.
Maybe we just have Pepper outside as a. I'll get her to howl if anything unfortunate happens.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, on that side, yeah. On a side note, Pepper does magic damage now.
Oh, maybe you should come with us.
Pepper does a magical bite now. But no, Pepper's gonna stay outside. Sure, at a certain level, their attacks count as magic.
Mm. Okay.
But no, Pepper's gonna stay outside. She's more of a carrier mule. Unlike Joanne, Pepper's not a fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, you find yourselves at the entrance to Featherstone Manor where you've been previously.
Are the curtains all drawn?
It's funny you should ask. You never asked previously. There are no windows.
There's no windows.
There are no windows that you can see from the outside, nor when you were inside last
That's
night.
suspicious.
We didn't even notice when we came in for food either. 2 seconds.
I
I will
believe-
see if I can.
I am about 80% certain it wasn't noted at the time, mentioned. And just
It probably
nobody
was.
We
suspicious
never
of
looked,
it.
to be honest.
You'll also, if you go back, notice
Private
that
people,
she
isn't it?
specifically asked to be invited in multiple times to people's dwellings as well, which probably went unnoticed.
She's never come to my house. I met her for the first time.
She
Wow.
specifically asked Z.
He specifically asked Z if she could enter.
Would she be invited
Yeah.
to enter? Yeah, and then she also
Yeah.
asked Eleanor the same thing when she confronted her. Just so you don't think
Oh
I'm
my.
pulling this all out of my arse.
Cool. Can I see if the door's open, like stealthily?
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check. Yeah, you try at the door and it appears to be locked.
You got any skills with locks, Nix?
I have anyway as well.
Oh.
But I don't have any on me.
Oh,
So, Nix.
Nix, you got any skill with locks?
Not really.
Shoot him off
I
normally.
don't think.
Out of
Wait,
character, I'm pretty
yeah.
sure you've got a lockpick.
He's not a rogue. He probably doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
I
not
just-
a rogue.
I just normally
Oh,
shoot the
man,
lock
you
or
should
like.
just dresses
fucking
like-
rogue.
He just dresses like one.
Are we trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Not.
Is there any rocks around? Like
There's no windows.
I know that's not what I'm trying to do. Wait, no. Oh, never mind. I was gonna try and smash the lock, but it's
Oh,
inside. Isn't it?
we've got other methods of doing that.
Yeah, we can just kick down the door, but I mean that would be quite, loud.
Can I try and
Um,
break in with my normal dagger?
You could do that.
Yeah, you can try. It'll be a sleight of hand check at disadvantage.
Try and like wedge it in there.
Come on, Elwin.
Oh, what's disadvantage? I was about to do it with advantage then. Is it control?
Control, yeah.
Why is my...
Yeah, you have a go at it, but it's not really made for the job. You don't really have a lot of experience. You just you sort of you stick at it for a couple of minutes trying to get anything out, but you make no progress.
I look at the other strong-looking person here, Carl.
hmm
We going in?
Yeah, we're going in.
Out the way, Elwyn.
I'm not actually that strong. 14.
Out the way, Elwyn.
Yeah, I can
Just-
get out of the way.
Just make sure everyone's got like everyone's ready. Like,
Oh,
Can
we're
I-
ready.
can I quickly just like put the rounds into my pistol? I guess.
What reload?
Yeah.
Ready your pistol.
Yeah,
I'm
you
guessing
need
she's
to
sleeping in
reload
her
that
coffin
first
right
and
now.
reload it, yeah.
You're gonna have guards
what?
though, isn't she?
Yeah.
Wait.
Whenever Mr. Garvin's ready, I'm ready to kick down a door.
You've got a
I'm ready.
on your features. You've got a reload option on there, which reloads your
Oh.
weapon for you. I think
Oh,
it's also
okay.
on your hotbar as well.
3,
Oh, it is.
2.
Oh, I'm not that smart.
Let's go.
Arthur, make a strength check for me.
I was gonna say, me and Carl are both gonna try and kick
Oh,
down
you
the
both
door.
go. Okay, well, one of you.
I assume it's a double door, is it?
Yes.
It's just a
You make the
strength
roll.
check.
You make the roll, Otto. You're
Yeah, one of
gonna
you
be.
can make it with advantage.
I will. I'll just provide advantage. Ooh.
Baby.
You thought a door could stop me?
Yeah, you.
That's a quote you won't get.
You you smash down the door quite easily, burst your way through the two of you, and immediately you see this human sort of wearing some quite smart clothes come sort of dashing over. He's like, what is the meaning of this? And he immediately sees you, Carl. He's like, you again.
Gonna step forward and grab him by the throat.
Yeah.
Where's Featherstone?
Miss Featherstone is not taking visitors. What's the meaning of this? You're employees. You can make an appointment.
Gonna push him backwards.
Yeah.
Ideally, right into that statue.
Mm-hmm.
Quite hard.
Yeah.
We're not making an appointment. Take us to her now.
We're here to see Fiola.
You see, he sort of stops for a moment. He says, okay. And he sort of kind of urges you to back up a little.
I will back up, but I'm not letting go of him.
Yeah. And he almost sort of like, he rearranges his clothing a little bit. Just brushes off the sleeve. He goes, I'll take you to Miss Featherstone.
Start marching and we'll march along.
Yeah.
Did he stand in the light when he came down or not?
Sorry.
Did he stand in the light when he came
Yeah.
through a door, or was he
Yeah,
just in the
yeah.
darkness still?
Yeah, no, he seemed... There was definitely sunlight coming through that doorway, yeah. Yeah, he stands at the bottom of that staircase where
Oh,
she
wait.
made her grand entrance at the dinner party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Keep
takes a few steps up the
pushing.
stairs.
I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him step on each step first.
Okay.
Just, I don't know. And I'm also thinking I should have bought some garlic.
That's a myth.
As he gets to the top step, he just cries out and he goes, "Intruders!"
Mm. I
Um,
will silence him, but too late.
That's fine. He's a commoner. You can push him back quite
Mm.
easily and just sort of knock him down.
Yeah.
But that will.
What's that noise?
I stayed at the bottom of the stairs on purpose, by the way, Sam.
We hanging at the back. We would expect no less.
Pepper can be removed from this.
My role's not there, so I'll just take Peppers if you want.
No, everyone should be in there now. Nix,
I
you
swear, since
are
I've died, my
top
initiative
of
has been shit.
initiative. Yeah, you hear him call out. He calls out intruders, and you see Carl sort of pushes him down to the ground. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna kind of like step up here.
Mhm.
Wait, so there's no one I can see yet, right?
No, you can see. You see, there's a sort of balcony area at the top of the staircase, and there are 3 doors. You can see one ahead of you, one to the left, and one to the right.
I'm gonna. God, I'm still on the stairs, right?
Yeah, you're on the top stairs. Yeah.
Is are we level with Carl and the butler?
yeah,
I guess. Could I like kind of hold the dagger to his throat, like, but have like my other hand free, so just in case, like, I have to, yeah.
Butler.
But I'm like, yeah, to the knife to the butler's
So
like
you just
throat, and
Carl's
just say
pushed
like,
in that, so what you just like knelt over him with a knife at the throat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it yet, but I mean, like, just like to keep him from running,
Okay.
and yeah,
Anything else you'd like to do?
that's Could I put? Would it be too much to prepare shot with the pistol pepper box to see if anyone comes up the doors?
Yeah, you can hold the dagger in one hand and the pistol in the other, and just hold an action.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, with the trigger being anyone coming through these doors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh mate, who can I make walk through a door now? Cool. Hey, that's
Okay,
it.
then.
For you,
No.
Nix, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you hear some quick pacing across the floor, and the door ahead of you opens, and you will see the recognisable face of Orinda Featherstone / Fola Seldraft.
Yeah, it's Lola, not Fiona.
Nix,
Bad.
you have a held action if you want to take it. If you want to give her a chance to talk, or if you just want to shoot.
You won't die from it. I was sent here to do it, so I'll do it.
You have a job to do. Do it.
Yeah, I was sent here to do it, so I'll do it.
Good choice.
And I'll shoot her, I guess.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, I missed. No, I don't miss. Let's go.
It's disadvantage because you're down with that butler alongside you, but
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you see the door opens. As soon as the door opens, Nix, you don't pause a moment. You just let fire immediately, and you see the bullet just bang into her shoulder, and she takes 2 damage.
Oof.
That's probably enough, isn't it? She's got the message. We go.
I did give you a chance, Jake, with a nature check to see if you realise that silvered weapons don't work against vampires, but unfortunately you rolled a 2.
Yeah, it's fine. They just spent all their money on that shit. It's fine.
If you ever encounter a werewolf, it'll be really handy.
Yeah, I was gonna say in my head as soon as they were saying it, I was like, no, Silvered is definitely werewolves.
Yeah,
Silvered's
that's
definitely werewolves.
that's what I was thinking.
I wasn't gonna take that away from them. They were very proud to have come up
I'm
with it.
not gonna lie. Yeah. Alan got mixed up with werewolves and vampires.
They're
are
basically
both
the same thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was watching a werewolf movie a couple of days ago, and they used silver to kill it, and I was like,
Yeah, silver bullets is like the way to kill werewolves.
I did ask if Willow knew.
Yeah, Willow.
I mean, Willow's Willow, innit?
She takes that damage to her shoulder,
Mm.
and then she just turns, looks at you, Carl. She just sort of reaches out a hand
She's
towards
gonna
you.
possess me.
Um,
Oh, for fuck's sake! I just want one round.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh shit!
Right, you get a bonus equal to my charisma.
Ooh.
Fuck, what is your wisdom?
Yeah,
What is your wisdom?
I don't actually know, but it's not that low. I think. Yeah, well, my wisdom's 8. Yeah, okay.
Don't you get a bonus through Jake?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that bonus puts it up to 17, and then -1 makes it 16. So you're one short of succeeding, you muppet.
Shit. What's
Yes.
that done?
Carl, you.
Shut off. Fuck.
You not.
Yeah, Carl, you see she reached out her hands towards you, and immediately you suddenly realise what a trusted friend Arinda is to you. She gave you employment when you were in a pretty bad place. She provided you with money and solid, dependable work since you left the watch. And this is somebody that should be protected.
For fuck's sake. Okay. Oh, not even one round. At least I haven't wasted a rage.
Fuck's sake.
Owen, it is your turn.
I can't see the upper floor. I'm downstairs.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Is that an issue? Can I not see her anyway?
Any characters you can see, you'll be able to see still.
Oh, I can kind of see him even though it's black. Oh, I can still target.
Yeah, you can see her. Yeah.
Um,
Got half cover.
God,
That's just we're in the way.
That silver arrow's going to absolutely tear her up.
2 seconds. Sorry, I've moved the wrong way. It don't make a difference. I've got enough movement. I'm going to go behind here, use my bonus action, and hide.
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
Yeah. Ah, fucking hell. And then I'm guessing it's not advantage.
No.
Okay, my first hit.
Ooh.
Nice. Hits her for 6
Oh!
damage.
Got to do that last time. And then my next attack.
That one's a miss.
That is me done.
Okay. At the end of your turn, she's gonna take a legendary action.
Yeah, boy.
And she just dashes forwards.
Oh, hi.
Um,
That makes my turn easier.
Archer,
I can't.
it's your turn.
Cool. I guess as she dashes towards me, the sword comes out and begins to glow. Artemis' eyes will start to glow as well, along with that sword. And I will yell as my bonus action a vow to what's her name? Thola, whatever her name is. Is it Thola? Thola, yeah. That she shall fall in battle, and I use my vow of enmity on her.
Nice.
Does that have an effect if I use it? Like, if I click it, is it going to do a thing?
I think so. I think that's what the ones
We'll
I
try.
did something with.
Who knows? So yeah, I have advantage on attacks against her for the next minute. Great.
No, I didn't make that one work. So yeah, you will have to. Just
That's
do
cool.
those, Yeah.
That's cool. And then yeah, I
Oh, yeah, I couldn't
Will-
get to work on a specific target. That was right.
get a couple of swings with the old devotees sensor. I am going to move over here.
Oh.
Does Carl hit me?
Sentinel.
I was gonna say, does
is
Carl hit me, or does Carl just not want to hit her?
Carl doesn't want to hit her, but Carl has come to the conclusion that this is a really stupid idea, and that why are we attacking this nice old lady? Because the mad one-eyed bint told us to, and was about to explain this to everyone. And so Carl would be attempting to get in the way. So the only question is, does Sentinel trigger when he tries to move past me? Because I'm friendly to what's her face?
Sure, yeah.
Because in which case, is it Sentinel that stops people moving?
Right, hit me. Opportunity attack. Sentinel
Yes.
stops the movement. Yeah.
Yeah. So, when a creature in 5 it makes an attack against the that's the Sentinel attack.
It's just when you hit with an opportunity attack, you reduce their speed to 0. So you have to try and hit me.
Right. Yeah. So you go and move past it, and then I'm going to try and hit you.
So
Sorry.
you can swing.
Oh, target. Do.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Good.
Just screaming, no! What? And pull you back where you are.
It's not ideal. I suppose so that happens once I move out of your space, right?
Well, it's as you.
Once I go to move away from you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd get. Oh,
I don't.
Don't move your. You've got 0 movement now.
there we go. So I would get to.
You. I think as soon as you start to move out of your space, I literally just go. No.
It's as soon as you hit me with an opportunity attack, which doesn't trigger until I go to leave a space near you. So I would get up to here, then go to move, and you hit me.
Okay. Yep.
At which point,
which handily isn't going to really stop it, other than you.
Doesn't bother me. I still have advantage on my attack against her because vow of enmity. I'm a little bit pissed at you, and we'll deal with you in a minute.
Charlie's going to be most confused when he comes back to find what's happened.
And I'm not wasting any time. I'm told that this has got to be done, and we're doing shit. So I will dump a 2nd level divine smite.
Nice.
Which I clicked the thing and it didn't do anything. That's annoying. I'll do it from the spell book instead. Divine smite. Yes, I want to use it anyway. 2nd level, go. Is she undead?
She is.
Okay, she takes an additional 1d8.
Yep.
It's all radiant damage. And, I mean, yeah, as is a whole 1 point of the attack's damage.
Yeah.
And then I attack again.
Yeah.
So I get multi-attack. Still at advantage. Wow, really rolling crap on that radiant dice. I don't think Divine Smite is once per turn, is it?
I don't believe so, no.
No.
Is Charm a concentration spell as well, by the way, Sam?
This isn't Charm the spell, this is Charm the condition.
Oh.
Have another 2nd level one. That is not ideal, but
That's possible.
I like that it's like light coloured dice for radiant damage. It's nice. Yeah, does that radiant seem to be doing anything to her?
Yeah. It certainly seems to deal with some quite heavy sort of pain to her,
Yeah, so I'll slash a couple of times and just stand there with my shield up, kind of ready.
Yeah.
Keep one eye on Mr. Garvin at this point, who I thought was a nice ally of mine, and now I might have to kill.
At the end of your
Yeah.
turn, she'll take a legendary action.
Yep.
She'll make a unarmed strike against you.
Yep. Fucking hell. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a hit for 7 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
And it does leave you grappled as she sort of grabs you.
That's movement speed 0, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
Carl, it's your turn.
That's what- Oh, grappled is just movement speed 0, is what Carl said every time he got grappled by a Garvanoid.
Well, yeah, this is
Just before
true.
his brain got eaten. Okay, how can I? So she's grabbed him.
Yes. She's
I-
not giving you any clear instruction. You just
No.
feel the need to protect her. Yeah.
Can I try and barge him away?
Yeah, as an action, being opposed strength.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So I'm basically Carl is just going to try and push you away and going, no, we've got this wrong. This isn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, you're stronger. You sort of push him away. You're able to push him away, and it knocks him out of her grip.
Yeah, so I'm going to push him into the wall there, and myself. Oh, I can't move with that, and so I'll move to there. So I've just pushed him back. So I've got like one hand on his chest and the other hand towards Nyx, going, "We've got this wrong. This is not what we should be doing."
Good man, Carl. Good man.
And that'll do.
Yeah.
Don't really feel like raging. I really want to rage. Give me a reason to rage. Okay.
Nyx, it's your turn. You can see Carl just. Arthur got briefly grabbed by her, then Carl just pushed him out of the way and pushed him out of her grasp. Why did Arthur just? Oh yeah, there I see.
I did. Yeah, the opportunity, the legendary action didn't do any.
Very good of you. Well,
How
Well,
many grip
I was tempted not to, but you know.
How many grip points do I have?
2, I think. Yeah, 2.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of them to do dazing shot.
Yeah.
So. What do I do with that? Do I roll that, or do I do a regular attack?
If you hang on, which one's Dazing Shot? I can't remember. Some of them were made, some didn't. Yeah, make the attack, then you just do the Dazing Shot afterwards.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Oh, never mind then.
You do. I think you actually do Dazing Shot. You actually spend the grip point before the attack, though. To be fair, when you make a firearm attack. Yeah, you do lose the grip point still, I'm afraid.
Okay. Don't I get what's it called? Extra attack.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I'll just shoot her again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You realise you're shit at disadvantage where you're next to someone.
Yeah. It's so he doesn't run away and get more people. Oh wait.
Nyx is knelt down with his dagger to the guy's throat at the moment.
Okay. I just thought Cormac might not realise he was rolling at disadvantage.
Yeah, I do realise.
Is there anything else you want to do next?
No, not really.
Okay. Cool. Cool. It's her turn. On her turn, that butler that you're stood over, Nyx, she just reaches down to him, grabs at him.
Is my little cuddle?
misses him as it happens. Goes to grab him, and Nix, you're able to just sort of like, as she goes down and makes a grab at him, you're able to just like push her away. That dagger you've got down there, you sort of push her away and able to sort of pull him back a little, just sort of keeping him out of her grasp. And she just carries on, tries to grab at him again.
She saw the silver edge on that dagger, Nix, and she's scared of it.
And
See,
she crit misses again.
Well, there goes all your bad luck. We're fucked.
Yeah, Nix.
Would you like to join our party?
She just kneels down, tries to grab and grasp at the butler, which you're sort of protecting, and you just each time she goes at him, you're just able to sort of you move the dagger towards her. You don't get a clean hit on her back, but it's enough to just sort of she's not able to grab at him as she's attempting to. Yeah, and you fight her off with your dagger. As that is happening, you hear a scream, and a door over on the left opens.
That's not good.
A female dashes out of the doorway, just runs in your direction. Elwyn, it's your turn.
I'm going to be stealthy, run that side, and then take a bonus action, hide action again.
Yeah.
Behind a different column. Doesn't know where I'm coming from.
That'll get you advantage.
Sweet. Oop.
Nice crit hit.
Ooh,
Yeah, boy. Shame it's hard.
3 damage.
Puts 20 damage through her.
And again.
Yeah, it's a hit again.
And that is my go done.
Nice.
I thought I was being a coward and not looking into her eyes every time he's like turning away and not watching.
At the end of your turn, you let both of those shots go off, and even as you do, she carries on this sort of battle with Nix as she keeps trying to sort of grasp at that butler that Nix is sort of. I was gonna say protect him. I'm not really sure it was your intent, was it? But yeah. This time she hits him. Just grasps at him. Deals no damage, but she's able to just pull him back away from you, essentially, Nix. So she just pulls him back and just has him sort of wrapped up in her arms. So she sort of pulls him away. Arthur, it's your turn.
Oh, in all my grand knowledge of vampires that obviously I have, the idea of like them charming people is something that doesn't shock me.
No.
But would I know of a way to break that charm? It's not a concentration effect, so.
Nothing you know of, no.
Because I have lesser restoration, but charmed is not one of the conditions that fixes. So, Phil, you might be fucked.
Team Thola.
Um,
Yola.
At which point, my assumption is the best way to end that condition is to end her. So, I'm gonna step this way.
Which doesn't trigger any
No.
consensual thing, does it?
Then I'll just keep going, I think. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to do. Oh, I'll tell you what, even better than that, because I think if I do attack her whilst I'm next to you, technically you probably argue that you can get a sentinel attack on me.
I won't argue it. I can.
Yeah, so I will cast Misty Step.
Yeah.
As a bonus action.
Oh, nice.
Which doesn't trigger sentinel. I now seem to not exist. What is going on? Well, I do exist, but I think I'm on the floor below.
Oh yeah, you've
But
misty
not
stepped through the floor.
But not showing up on the floor below.
Can you misty step back up
You
again?
seem to be invisible. Hang on one sec. I can fix this.
I am invisible.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, I have no vision.
Oh,
I'm alive. Yes. Cool. So yeah, bonus action, the old Misty Step, and then I'll just swing with advantage against this person because they're a bother. That's not advantage, but that is a natural 20. So strangely enough, I'm gonna pump another smite into that.
Yeah.
I did, however, just waste my last second level spell slot, so it will be a first level one. So it gets an additional D8 because she's undead,
Yeah.
and then an additional. They then double that, right?
Yeah.
So 4 extra D8s,
Yeah.
and that's all radiant.
Nice. Yeah, you smash down at her. You get that second hit with the divine smite, and she lets out this screech, ear-piercing, high-pitched screech. And as you make that contact, her body turns into just dissipates into like this mist, this gaseous mist.
Cool. So yeah, my sword like cuts through. Turns. I'm just the only thing left in front of me at that point is Carl, and I look to him, and I go, "You better fucking sort your shit out, mate, or I'm coming for you." And I will take no further. I will not take any more attacks. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. I attempt to go this way because I have all my movement still. Does Carl hit me as I walk past?
just
He's still charmed.
He is still charmed.
you
Okay.
just run me through that again. So he misty stepped. So I had my hand and he's up against the wall. He disappeared and then reappeared behind her. Hit her twice, or no, just once.
Just
wasn't it?
once, just once.
once.
Swing through.
And what did you say she did?
She just, her body just sort of turned this like mist, like gas, just basically just sort of like, yeah, disappeared. I guess.
Okay, yeah, sorry, Arthur.
You go for it.
As he comes past,
Yeah.
I'm going to Sentinel attack him.
I've even put myself next to you for
Yeah,
convenience.
that's good. Right.
Good.
And you slip past, and I'm
Carrying it
Just-
with my shield.
yeah, just back me off with the shield, and I guess you can then carry on the rest of your move.
Yeah, and I'll take my second attack against this vampire spawn. It looks evil, right?
It does.
Yeah, I attack it. I don't get advantage on this, but I don't need it because I'm an absolute vampire killing monster. Apparently,
Nice.
that's me done. It's actually Carl's turn now.
Go for it, Carl.
Shit. Right, looking around, she's disappeared. I guess I haven't got any kind of magical. Oh, that's where she is. Stuff. So,
No, not at all.
and this thing that's the vampire spawn that's come out is pretty obviously.
Yeah, you have no allegiance to whatever this thing is. Yeah.
I would like to rage because everything's much clearer when you're raging. So let's trigger the rage.
Swear to God, if you turn me into a chicken through your rage, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
beautiful. Well, I will just teleport, which I guess just means moving myself.
Pop. It just vanishes.
Over there,
Nice.
and then I'll hit it because that's what I do. Reckless. How would I trigger reckless?
For what it's worth, you're flanking. You're already going to get advantage.
Oh, I'm already getting advantage. In which case, I won't reckless. And attack.
Yeah, boy.
And then attack again.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels so much better.
Hey.
I don't think I've ever scored that much damage in one go. Oh, it's not dead. That's unfortunate. And then that will end my turn. Oh, that feels better.
Nyx, yeah, you've seen Archer kill Orinda.
Right.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna shoot the thing that's next to them.
Yeah, fine.
I wonder if this thing is the thing that's been holding Featherstone
Is
against
the
her will.
is the thing dead? Is the butler dead? Right.
No, no,
Oh.
nice. That hits for 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, boy.
I'm just gonna shoot again.
Yeah.
Oh, I need.
And another 2 piercing damage.
It's good to be reliable. It's fine.
Guns are awesome. 2 piercing damage. Anything else you'd like to do, Mr. Nix?
I'll shout to the butler. You stay there.
Okay.
Is he like? So is he stood up or is he on the ground?
No,
I'm
he's
like
on the ground
confused.
still. She like dragged him away
Okay.
from you across the floor. Cool. On its turn. Yeah, Carl, you hit it last. Turns around and swings a claw at you, which misses, and it just carries on wildly swinging. Which isn't a lot.
She hasn't got tentacles. This is lovely. It's like a day at the beach.
Absolutely fine.
Oh, Sam, just reading that there is the reason I didn't take damage from that attack that she had against me because she grappled me. Therefore, it doesn't
No,
do damage, or is it a different thing?
No, it's not. It's
No, that's cool.
I don't have any player damage go through automatically, and I just
Yeah, that's cool.
I
That's
have
good. Just wanted to
NPC
check.
damage go through automatically, but not players.
It's just dreadfully trying to claim back that 7 hit points, you know.
Elwyn.
I'm gonna do my normal. I'm gonna run over here, and I'm gonna hide again.
Yep.
Because I love to hide.
Yeah, that'll give you advantage.
Sweet. Hope these silver arrows work.
Yeah, hits for 7 piercing.
More of these silver arrows.
I mean, I'm just glad they were so expensive. Just shows their quality.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's a miss.
And that's my go done.
Arthur.
Yeah, this guy bothers me.
Hey, he's all about the crits tonight.
Not anymore.
Because I keep having advantage. That's 2 crits already this combat.
Nice.
And I did a crit on the strength check to get in the door.
Oh.
Yeah, you.
That doesn't look as dead as I thought it was.
I'm not sure why. It is dead. You're fine.
Oh.
Yeah, you smash down this one again, Archer. It drops down to the ground. No changing to mist. Its body just drops down dead onto the ground. Yeah, you guys are out of combat.
I march over to the butler.
Yep.
And I point my sword. I push it slightly towards to the chest, and go, just like in the most menacing kind of way I can. Where does she sleep? Where does she rest?
And the butler just points through to the door she came through. She
Did you know what she was? Be honest. I'll know if you're lying.
And he just looks at you. He looks at you. He's clearly intimidated and scared, but he's also quite confident. He just tells you she is a thing of beauty, a giver of life.
She's oh my
Out
yeah.
of
She's
out
the
of
life
character,
giver. She's the life giver.
out of character, isn't this like probably the thing that she said to Elton that she could make him live forever or whatever?
Yeah.
Hmm. How does Carl look as he goes to walk past me?
I was actually coming up level with you, but you weren't in the
I
right
was
place.
just saying,
Yeah,
I'm here.
Yeah.
How does Carl
I
look?
think I look fine. I'm a little just. Oh, that's so annoying. I didn't even get to teleport again. I've kicked that thing, and I'm going to come up to about there and. Stop! Wait, I think we've got this all wrong. We've.
Quick, like back and forth. I look at the butler and I look at Carl, and I will look in their eyes. Do they both seem to be similarly afflicted by something?
You can make a perception.
I mean, I can. I won't.
Nothing you can
It's
pick
bad.
up.
Like Carl is clearly something's up because he's just attacked me and kept punching me. Listen, Carl. I like you, but you need to sort your shit out if you're going to be hitting me when I'm coming here to do exactly what we've said we're here to do.
We've got it wrong. We're not this. She isn't what Eleanor said. Eleanor must have lied to us.
No,
Where is she?
as I said when I explained the whole thing about vampires, we killed her, but we did not kill her. Where are you going?
She's not a vampire.
I grab you by the shoulder
I'm
as you
going
go
to stick
to
my
walk
head
away.
in the door and just.
I was going to say, I put my hand on your shoulder
Alright.
as you go to walk away.
But she's not a vampire.
She is a vampire. Hence why she did exactly what she did when I killed her. She's not dead. She will be where she rests. We need to find where that is so that she can be destroyed. She is the enemy.
We need to protect her from these things. And I'll point at the vampire on the floor. Let's find her.
Carl, I urge you, come to your senses. You know the truth. Allow me to help you see it. And you are being influenced.
Stop telling me what to do, or we're going to fall out.
See, it's weird. I would have thought the you attacking me thing would have been enough for that to happen.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm going to go to step through the doorway.
I got my hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm just going to shrug it off.
I look back to Elwyn. Is he always like that?
Pretty much.
Something's not right. She's done something to him.
Did I see Carl attack Artois? Or was I? Because I was facing the other way when it was at my turn.
You'd have no reason not to have seen it unless you decide you didn't see it.
I didn't attack him as such. I just kind of.
I also do have a nice, like, frosty gash mark across one arm from his sword.
When I say not attack, it was a sort of an attack. I was just.
You did more damage than the vampire did.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Can I like?
So what's? Alright, go on next.
I was gonna say, could I pick up the butler and
Yeah.
hold the knife around his neck again and just force him to follow us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want him following us. Leave him there.
I think bring him with
Yeah.
us.
Don't-
Where is she?
Don't let him run away, because
Where's-
he'll get help.
On that second though, she was biting him to get health back, right?
Yeah, no, but I mean Do you want me to just kill him then, and then we'll have no
No,
idea?
no, no.
where we're
Keep him with you. Keep him with you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't suppose there's a coffin and some earth in here. So
No, there's a quite. It's quite elegant, but it's quite featureless room. There's not a lot of sort of like luxuries or particular like pieces of comfort. The bed is made and looks unused.
Of course it is. I step into the middle of the room here. Can I use my divine sense, please?
Yeah.
Anything? If there's anything within 60 feet, I see it.
You get nothing.
She's not here.
where did she go? Where did you? What?
There's got to be a basement or something. They like the dark, right? Surely. Oi, butler. Is there somewhere else that you're not allowed to go in this house? There's somewhere you're told not to go.
And he, even as you ask him, he just sort of looks up. He just sort of looks aside and looks up a little bit, clearly, making it quite clear he has no intention of answering your question.
I'm gonna come up to him there, push him, and start to push him over the balcony.
No.
Where is she gone? And I would like to intimidate him.
Go for it. Nix, what were you saying, sorry?
I was gonna say that like I would push like the dagger a bit more into his neck, but never mind.
That helps. That's all part of the same thing. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Seeing as Nix does have a dagger to throw, you can have advantage.
Oh.
Take a second roll, Carl.
That's better.
That's more like it.
Um,
But just for a second, Carl wavers, and it's like, should I be hurting this nice old man? And then, where is she? Where's she gone? We need to talk to her. I need to talk to her.
Your punishment does not scare me.
Gonna keep pushing.
And
Well, they're doing this. Can I search this room for any like hidden
we just
levers?
do one thing at a time, if that's cool. Sorry, you were pushing him further away. Yeah?
I'm gonna keep pushing him. Yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing him, and I'm gonna keep. Where's she gone?
Yeah, you push him again, and you can see there is like some like trembling of the hand, and you can see a little bit of like sweat on the forehead. But he stays quite resolute. And he looks at you again, Carl, and he just says, "You know her beauty more than the rest of them."
And that's why I've got to protect her. Where is she? Got to straighten this out.
He turns, he looks at you, Nix. What are you doing at the moment?
I'm just like kind of not following with Carl. Like every time he tries to push.
You still keeping the dagger to the throat ray fin, or
Yeah.
okay, yeah. He looks to you, and he looks back at Carl for a moment, and then he just turns to you again, Nix. And he just says, he actually looks at you in the eyes briefly, Nix, and he just looks at you and says, "I have no fear of what comes next, because she can give all that I need." And he just jerks his head forward and impales his own throat onto your dagger. Coughs.
Oh, fucking hell.
Coughs this sort of blood forwards.
I'm just gonna stagger back into the wall. Fuck.
Okay.
Sorry, Elwyn, you want to do something?
I'm gonna search for any hidden switches in there
Cool.
that might lead to a passageway.
The room's pretty subtle and pretty sort of underdressed for what you might expect of like the master bedroom of a sort of relatively affluent manor house, but don't find anything that seems to match what you're looking for. No.
Archer, do
Yes.
you have any way of bringing people back to life for a short amount of time, or anything like
No.
that?
No, I do not. Your friend, the sleepy one, seemed to show some ability to do that,
Oh.
but she's not with us.
Hmm.
Well, we've got to come on.
Carl,
Could I?
Yeah,
what is it you intend to do?
we've got to find her and straighten this out. Eleanor's lied to us. We've got to find out what's going on.
Oh, we're going to find her
She's-
and kill her.
No, what? God, why? No.
That's what we were sent here to do. That's why we are here. We wouldn't come here
Eleanor's-
for allegedly old
Eleanor's
chat.
tricked us. We're not. This is a misunderstanding. We've just got to straighten it out.
If
Oh,
if
Go ahead.
if Eleanor would have, she wouldn't have let us, I guess, come here if it was just a trick. If she was just trying to make a joke, because
I don't know what Eleanor's up to, but this is Featherstone. This is the proprietor of the record. This is. I mean, she's one of the good guys in the city.
well, I mean,
We
you're would I know about the incident with him killing a guard, or is that not be known to
I
me?
think that was kept quiet, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it probably hasn't come up in conversation.
In the sort of
I know.
13 hours you've been together. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably not something I'll talk about much, but there's only one guard, and it was a fair fight-ish. I think. Yeah, it was a fair fight.
He attacked
fuck
us.
Yeah, fuck off.
It's fine.
Stop making me feel bad about that. That was fine. Right.
Do I have any reason to believe with my, and I'd like to point out, incredible medicine knowledge of +0? My great medicinal brain considers something's not quite working here. Can I give him a bonk on the head and see if it clears it?
I was thinking.
There's nothing to suggest blunt force trauma normally curing things, but there's nothing to stop you trying it either.
I hesitate. There is one thing that'll stop you trying.
You?
Look, we've got to find her
Read
and straighten this out.
and kill her
And straighten this out.
and kill her.
Just
She is an affront to the deity of life and light. She must be destroyed.
I'm sure she can straighten it out. I'm sure she can explain. Let's just go and find her.
She needs to be killed. We're not. This isn't. We're not
You as well.
thinking about this. We are killing her. This is what we came here to do. So that's what we'll do.
Has this been your plan? Are you two together in this? Has this been your plan all along?
I only met this person some amount of time ago. I have. Yeah.
Elwyn, are you hearing this?
I'll pretend I'm not listening. I'm still in that room trying to find a switch, which I clearly cannot find.
Wonder if we can just chat to you long enough that this fucking charm wears off, but I don't
I'm
think it
gonna
will.
Start moving over to here, and
if it has a timer, then yes, you can chat for him for that long. It just depends on how long is.
how long that timer is. Yeah, 2 or 3 years. It will be fine. Anyway, nothing's going to wear off. I don't know. I think maybe we weren't thinking straight last night. When you think about it, everything Eleanor said doesn't make sense. She's the the owner of the record. We've got to. And then every so often, you just see Carl look over at the vampire thrall on the floor, and that's that's kind of hard to explain. But I should open that door, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Bathroom.
You
Oh,
open the
is that a bathroom?
door, Carl.
Yeah.
And as you open the door,
Yeah.
another creature similar to that one on the floor on the other side of
Oh,
the balcony there
easier to deal with. Yeah.
dives forwards towards you. You see it coming quick enough that you're able to just slash it.
Yep.
Take it down with a greatsword. And at that moment, the reality of the situation kind of dawns on you.
But what's
It was dead.
shit?
Do we have you back now?
What's we've got to find her.
And kill her.
Yeah, that's what we agreed. But
Well, that's what.
someone was saying we shouldn't.
That was you.
I'm waiting for my apology.
I'm
As
sorry,
I point to the nice big scratch across my shiny armor.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that.
Right, come on, hurry up.
What the
Shit to do.
How big was this? Did this house look like from the outside?
enormous bath.
It's like
Oh, weirdly, you can see downstairs from the bathroom.
Oh, can you?
That's kinky.
I don't think that's intended, but maybe I didn't set this up properly.
Oh,
How big was the house? Did you say?
Yeah, like, does it?
In terms of what does it look like? There's many areas you haven't seen, like from the outside.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, from what you've seen from the outside, this looks like the sort of a pretty generally accurate layout. Yeah.
We.
In fact, there's some detailed
She's got to be here.
There'll be a room somewhere that's.
Did you send her somewhere?
Oh, as I said to you guys when I explained all about vampires and the things we needed to know about them, if you don't kill them in their correct resting place, they don't die. They will go back to that place. So she is probably in the process of reforming somewhere right now, which means we need to find that somewhere right now so that we can set fire to her.
Yep. Let's.
Check for a basement.
That's my thought. Is basement is seeming like a good option.
What about that room over there? Is there anything?
I'm yelling this from the side of the corridor. I step into this room just to check. There's nothing in here. I assume.
Another bedroom. This time,
Yeah.
the bed looks used. This time, it's sort of quite messily left.
I guess I'll do a quick sweep around this room for like things that are tucked away and hidden.
Could I grab the dead body of the butler?
You
Like-
hang on, one sec, one at a time, quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthur, you have a look around, looking for anything out of place, anything that seems not quite right. As you pull back like I said, that bed is quite messily made. As you pull back the duvet and some of the sheets, there is a large. This is no minor injury. There is a large pool of dried blood on the sheets of this bed.
Nice. What a waste.
Sorry, Nix.
Could I grab the body of the butler?
Yeah.
And could I drag it into this room? And
yeah.
And could I drag it up to the mirror?
Yeah,
Does it have a reflection?
it does.
Oh, okay, so it's not like transforming or anything. It's not going to come back. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. I'll leave the body
I
there.
was so wondering what he was doing then.
I was totally confused what was going on, but well done. The mirrors were kind of placed there in case anyone ever wanted to do something. I just kind of didn't think about it. Yeah, well done.
Oh, also, while I'm still in this room, actually, could I check under the bed to see if there's anything like? Yeah.
You could take a look. Elwyn spent a good sort of 10 minutes looking around here previously. So this will be a disadvantage.
How do I roll that?
Hold control when you roll it.
It's gonna be horrible. So I mean, yeah, never mind.
You don't find anything. The room, to be honest, looks quite suspiciously tidy and maintained. It doesn't really look particularly used.
Almost like no one ever actually sleeps in it.
Yeah, we need to check for a basement downstairs. We're on the wrong
Gotta
floor.
be a basement, surely.
I was kind of waiting for everyone else to go downstairs with me.
It does feel like
Oh
it is
yeah,
a basement.
I'm
Yeah.
totally there with you. Sorry.
I think we should be doing this literally at a jog. There isn't time to
Yeah.
hang about.
I was saying do it slowly because we were letting other people to do things.
Does it
Um,
look? Does it look like there's anything under like the stairs, or is it just like?
No,
Is it like?
nothing under the stairs?
Oh, okay.
There's a door here, yeah?
The map is.
Yeah, the map's gone a bit weird for me. I'm pretending I can't see through some walls.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
happened, when people went downstairs, they didn't
Yeah.
go over the stair thing properly, so now it doesn't. The map doesn't know where you are anymore.
It's
That's stupid.
I don't see anything weird that would confuse me or think things are secret anyway. To be fair, so
I can't see
I
anything either.
I see a door here in front of me. That is correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I will attempt to open the door.
Yeah, you open it up. It's like a study, office, drawing room type environment.
Perfect place for secret things.
Elwyn is
Under the
familiar with
rug.
this room, has been here previously. Yeah.
Oh,
Under the rug.
yeah. I lift the rug.
Nothing. Carpet.
Oh,
Um, is anyone actually good at investigation?
When I was in this room last night, was there any place that looked dodgy while I was just sat there having my good old half-hour conversation?
You didn't ask at the time, so I'm not gonna.
No, but did I know? Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
I mean, did you notice anything passively? No, but you certainly didn't
No.
try to actively look. No.
No, I didn't try actively looking. No.
Where would you
Alright.
put her?
Where was she sat?
You were both sat around this table here.
Where was she sat?
Here.
Can I just look under that seat?
Yeah, there's carpet.
Alright.
Yeah, bored of this room now. Next.
I keep bumping into the fucking
This-
wall.
what is this bit over here? Is it like a fireplace?
That's a
I'm
desk. It's
guessing.
like a writing desk.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Um,
So is it like I'm guessing there's like it's got legs, so it's
Yeah.
okay. Never mind then.
This is where we ate.
Yeah, that's
I
what the
assume.
party was. Yeah.
You're not going to have a secret passage there.
No, but that looks to be a room with an open door there.
Yeah, it's the kitchen, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you find the kitchen.
Oh, I'll just shut it.
Oh, there's a door. There's a door at the back of the kitchen.
There's lots of doors at the back of the kitchen.
There's a number of different.
Um,
Gone.
I'm going to just pause for a minute and then I'm going to use magic awareness.
Mhm.
Basically looking for spells or magic within 60 feet, but it's not going to find stuff behind cover. So,
Yeah.
is it a good idea? Yeah, I'll do it at least once.
Yeah. You find nothing.
Yeah, that's a shame.
We get you all to make a shared investigation check whilst you're looking around.
Alright, used to be quite good at that.
Determined. Yeah, as a group, you start scouring across both floors, the top floor and the ground floor, looking for any hidden entrances, any kind of signs of anything out of place, unexpected. You find nothing.
Burn the place.
It's got to be. We don't think vampires can go out in daylight. So it's got to be in here somewhere, surely.
Burn the place down, and then it will. If there's any secret passages, it will get revealed. Because I mean, like,
We looked in these rooms. Sam,
Yes, yeah, there's
Yeah.
like some storerooms there, yeah.
and we just don't. Fuck. So after a quarter of an hour of running around,
Yeah.
oh, we're so shit at this. Eleanor would know that to look. Job done. Let's go home.
No, they'll be somewhere, but where the fuck would it be?
Don't. I mean,
Have we looked around in this main central room yet?
Yes, yeah. That investigation
Yeah.
check I kind of did
Was just for
was
everywhere.
looking around the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Has anyone looked
No.
outside yet for like a cellar?
that's a good idea. Although I don't know how would she have got there.
Don't they automatically puff
Teleportation.
to where they go?
Yeah. Yeah, she would just start to reappear in that place, I think.
Oh, she doesn't have to travel. She doesn't turn to gas. I thought she turned to gas
No,
and
No.
flew there.
She
Oh,
disappears and reappears.
well, maybe it's back where you buried her 70 years ago. That'd be handy.
That'd be
Shit.
a long
Where
travel.
was that?
Long way away.
That was in Jakrash, the Orc Nation.
Yeah.
Press. Well, it'll take us a few weeks to get there.
Yeah.
Because it fucking well could be, you know?
I know.
I don't think Sam would do that to us.
I believe that Elwyn said that she came here to kill the guy who lived here before,
Yeah, so he would have had us.
and his daughter died or was killed. It's not really clear, and she took her place.
Oh, some golden-haired woman.
So
Some
I
woman
would
turned
say
into a
where
vampire.
she's been buried.
Is this in character discussion, by the way?
Yeah. Oh, it is if that's what if Elwyn told us that, because that was in the conversation between
I
her
don't know
and
if I
Elwyn.
went into that much detail.
Fair enough.
But it's in the session notes because I just read it.
Okay, I did say all that then.
No, I only wrote it there so that in case you wanted to know what you've been
Yeah.
told.
Yeah, she was
There was
given
lots of
gifts from the
info.
Raven Queen and has since fallen out of sorts.
Not very well written, I'll be honest.
Orinja was killed when she was 14, so it says killed. So
History! I'm so fucking good at that.
Nick's your only hope, unless you've already clicked in. It just hasn't shown up
Not
on my
really
screen.
17. Hey,
I'm not
Oh.
really sure what this character actually is good at.
Nix, you are good. Whilst this discussion of the fate of Advent, the real Orinda, etc., is going on, and whether there's a bit of discussion about what that is and whether that can any hook into potential resting places. This triggers something you are familiar with. In this affluent area of Griffinsteel, there's a cemetery named Willow Park Cemetery. Is pretty much reserved for those of wealth or importance in Griffinsteel. And it has a number of the wealthy and well-to-do families in the city have mausoleums or plots there. And it would certainly, the Featherstone family would almost certainly have something there.
Sounds like the place to me.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
would
that's
say,
where
like-
we head.
Would the cemetery, like near here, be Willow?
Can we get there
Willow
before dark? Is the
Cemetery?
big question.
Hmm.
It's going to be near enough. I think we should be heading there now at a jog. Everyone agree?
quick peek around outside. There's a cellar before we go. That'll take like a minute to run around the house, right?
There's no
What?
cellar you can see, no.
While you're doing that, Carl's just
Runs
thought of
to
something. Carl will sprint back to the kitchen, where he remembers there being some bottles of really quite decent wine,
There were.
and I'll just grab a couple
Yeah, that's reasonable.
and uncork it as we go.
Yeah.
There's no point dying thirsty.
That seems like an ideal place to end the session, I think.
Sorry, Charlie.
That's okay. Charlie will be
To be
completely
fair,
fine
I
with it.
actually felt the use of the ageless honey was like, it made sense thematically, and also it was a nice way to keep a character off screen whilst they're not here.
I think it was good. It was good. I mean, Carl was kind of thinking, "Sod this for Gamma Soldier. She's acting weird. Let's go."
Yeah,
but
I mean, you had
luckily,
valid reasons for possibly not wanting to take her, which were in her interest as well.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that.
But no, I think
But yeah,
that was really good.
She does
That-
pass the Constitution check though. She's not going to be asleep for a month.
That's fine.
Oh, good. That would be a little cruel.
To be honest, I could do with a month's rest. It would be.
Oh yeah, a month of downtime would be great for a character that's just come here and has shit to do.
Yeah.
I could do so much chasing after Zirviel in that time. I might be able to kill them before you even find them.
Oh, stop saying that.
Them.
That's there's going to be. We'll have to talk about that.
I
Yes.
won't kill them. It's fine.
Yes, we've got a few conversations to have.
I'll
about
just kill their book.
that. One thing I realised, Sam, as after I hit, the turn after I'd hit Arthur with the Sentinel attack, I should have used disarm on him as well. I had fully intended to. I just forgot in the excitement of reading about Sentinel.
Oh wait,
with the charm, if a player's just ignoring it, I would probably be quite forceful what they do. But you totally played into it, so I was not going to tell you what to do or not to do. Yeah.
It's that. Yeah.
Like, if a player's just like, yeah, I do nothing, then it's like, well, okay, I'll take it.
No, he's going to stop it. No, I think it worked quite well. Had she ordered me to fight them, that would have been more fun. But I'd have done it.
what's your like maneuvers like DC?
Well, that's a good question. That is a good question. It's been
I assume it's like 13 or something.
something like that. Yeah, back in the day, I was doing that all the time, but I sort of stopped doing that now.
You stopped being a fighter. I think it's wisdom it uses for it.
I think it's a attack roll. Strength saving throw.
Yeah. What's the DC for it?
It doesn't say. It just says a strength saving throw.
Oh, fucking hell! Don't make me actually look up fucking fighters. Come on.
It's not my fault.
Right. Let's see. It's 8 plus proficiency plus strength or dex. So that would be 15, right? Your strength is plus 3, isn't it?
My strength is plus 2.
Oh, okay. So 14 then.
14. So
13, right? 8 plus 3 plus 2.
8 plus 3 is 11, plus 2 is 13. Yeah, I can't
13.
count. Chances are I probably would have beaten that strength save.
Probably. Well, I mean, almost every. I very rarely disarm anyone, but it would have been quite nice to have made you drop your Holy Avenger, or you can just pick it up. So
It's not a Holy Avenger.
oh yeah, whatever.
It will be eventually, I'm sure, but
yeah, no, I quite like the idea of just disarming you.
thing is, I don't know. Disarming is always like a really fun thing. It's a cool maneuver, but it's really not very useful on any turn, but especially when it's on an opportunity attack, because you disarm them, they just free object interaction, pick their sword back up and carry on. At least if it's on your turn, you can disarm them, then be like, right, I move and stand on top of the sword.
Also,
Indeed, but in this case, we didn't.
For Halloween last year, the vampire thing and the timing of this was entirely coincidental. This wasn't just me.
That's bullshit.
Because it's Halloween.
That was nice.
I think you've been preparing for this since last year. Like,
I really liked the vampire reveal.
Me and Phil had a couple of whispers going back and forth about it when that like lore drop for Elwyn was going on.
Yeah.
I really
Like, is
debated-
she a vampire? And I was like, I don't know. She might not be.
I did say chat at the weekend. I had debated since the end of last week whether that conversation was something I do take care with Shane, like in Messenger or in session. But it just felt like it was better in the session. I think.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, it
Especially
puts.
'cause I felt pretty confident Elwyn would be relaying the information in some way. Like, it didn't feel like something that you
Yeah.
wouldn't, like, it wasn't a secret that you wouldn't share. I didn't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we've all been going long enough that if Shane had said, "Yeah, I'm not telling anyone,"
Yeah.
we'd have
We're able to handle
we'd
that.
have quite happily just gone, right, fine, she's a nice old lady, let's leave the town and leave,
Yeah.
leave
As you did
Eleanor to
for
deal
all.
with it. Yeah, well, indeed.
I apologise